My guy, what's up, bro?
What's good with you, fam?
How you feeling?
Man, I'm good, bro. I can't complain, man.
I hear
Chilling.
you. Hey, man, appreciate you for joining me. You know what I'm saying? Taking time out your day. I know your time difference is way ahead of mine, so I
Oh, yeah.
definitely appreciate you for that, for real.
Oh, man, I appreciate you, bro.
Man, to start off, bro, just kind of give a quick, summary where you from, stuff like that. How was it for you, growing up and stuff like that?
Well, I'm originally from Flint, Michigan. I stay in Los Angeles right now, though. Me and my wife stay there. But I'm originally from Flint, Michigan. Grew up there. Born and raised, typical inner city kid, basketball, trying to make a way out. Um, grew up in the hood, but had a little bit more structure with a
Yeah.
two-parent home.
Mhm.
Mom, she ran a daycare. Dad, he was in the streets earlier in my life, but then turned to God and became a preacher. Now he's a pastor. Been a pastor for about 15 years now. So but I mean, my life is typically like like that like I said, that inner city kid grew up playing basketball. Actually started late though. I
Yeah.
started in eighth grade organized basketball, but I played like outside, but it really never interested me because I
Hmm.
was like knucklehead, getting in trouble all the time, getting
Yeah.
kicked out of school,
Yeah.
so I just had to find my calling, my destiny, and that was basketball. And after that, man, it's just the rest is history, man.
Fact, man. Shout out to you on that one. Um, I had saw we were friends on Facebook, and I'm like, he seemed like a cool dude.
Yeah,
And he's a hooper, so I kind of looked you up. I'm like, okay, I gotta get this guy on the podcast. You know what I'm saying? You seem like you're a real cool dude. I say you're a big believer. So I definitely respect you on that. So like I said, definitely thank you again for joining me on this, man. Some of these questions I'm gonna kind of tug at you a little bit as far as basketball, like
right, right.
kind of
That's all.
put you on the spot a little bit, bro. But I don't get personal at all. It's all
No,
just basketball related and about you.
you said what?
I said it's just gonna be mostly just about basketball, a little bit of you, music, stuff like that, not too personal.
Okay, no, yeah, yeah. Well, I'm
Okay.
ready for it, bro.
All right. So the first question I always start off with is who is the GOAT? MJ, Kobe, or Bron? And then put them in order between the three, unless you have a different GOAT.
Uh, I mean, order for me. Um, I'm gonna go MJ. I'm gonna go Bron.
Ooh.
And Kobe. I'm a Kobe fan though. That was more like my era, but I mean MJ, man, to me, the greatest. I don't care
Yeah.
nobody, but Mike, the greatest man. Ain't nobody doing what he did. You know what I'm saying? So
So you going off like statistics, right? You know what
I'm
I'm saying?
going off statistics. I'm going off the influence he had on the game. I'm going off the originality. Like with him being the first to be the face of Nike. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Then having his own brand. So I'm going off on those. Then I'm going off eras. You know, so like it's you can say like I mean I'm not biased at all. So I can
Yeah.
say LeBron is the best. I
Mhm.
think LeBron is the best in this era. He's the
Yeah.
GOAT of this era. I think Kobe was the GOAT of the 2000s. I think
Yeah.
Mike was the GOAT of the 90s.
Yeah.
So, and to be honest, like Kobe, the only one that won championships out of those three, he the only one that won championships in two eras though. So
Yeah.
I don't know. So
Okay. I hear you on that one. I feel like when you kind of cross eras, bro, that's when it get kind of tricky. You know what I'm saying? Because
right,
it's different for everybody. Like I was
right,
telling somebody that if Mike averaged 30 in his era, where you can hand check, you can do a little
facts,
physical.
facts.
Man, now you can barely touch somebody. I think Mike
Facts.
can
You
average
can't
like
touch him,
40 or
bro.
50, bro.
You can't touch him. It's everybody. Like I've never seen so many people shooting like 19 free throws. Like Steph Curry shot 19 free throws the other day. Like it's crazy. Like you can't touch nobody. But I mean, at the end of the day, it is an art too with drawing fouls.
Yeah.
Like I mean, I got good at it playing overseas. Like you
Yeah.
can't touch nobody over here. So once you touch me, I'm going straight up.
Yeah. Yeah.
it's a foul. You know, I don't like it, but I use it. You know.
Yeah. Okay. For you, growing up, bro, who was somebody that helped you fall in love with the game? Like, who was that one person for you that you constantly was watching film on, watching, as kids on YouTube, watching highlights? Who was that person for you?
Uh, I say Kobe Bryant and Brandon Roy.
Oh, yeah.
Like them was like two dudes like I always just on YouTube just watching their highlights.
Yeah.
I always wanted to be like I'm 6'5", 6'6", you know,
Mm-hmm.
they 6'6", so I always, wanted to study their game, like the pace, the athleticism, the poise, the feel for the game, the fadeaways,
Yeah.
I used to do this all the time. I used to have like a balled up aluminum foil, and like my mom used to have like all these little baby cribs, because she used to babysit everybody kid, and I used to just pretend I was Kobe, like
Yeah.
shooting me and my little brother. I used to have my little brother play defense, just shooting him in the little baby cribs. Like it's crazy because like when I think of that, like it goes from them memories, like, and then I look at myself now, like man, like I'm really living my dream, like like, and I still got more to go. I still got more to grow in the game, So, like,
Yeah.
looking at those memories and looking at those two guys, like, really helped me with the game of basketball.
Facts. Facts. So now I need you to give me your top 5 players in the league right now. Everybody healthy.
Oh, everybody healthy?
Yeah.
Like, you talking about like just like position or just any
Whatever you
type of?
want to do, you can go 1 through 5. You can do the top 5. You can do whatever.
All right, I'm gonna go Steph. I'm gonna go Kawhi. There's no order though. No
Okay.
order. Bron, KD, and AD.
Not mad at that 5 at all. Definitely not mad at that 5. For you, bro, do you have a favorite basketball moment in your career personally?
Uh, man, you low key put me on the spot right
I
there.
told you I'm gonna get you, bro. I told
Yeah,
you.
I already know, bro. Cause I mean, I would say, signing my letter of intent to go to college. You know, because me, like personally, like I struggled a lot with academics in
Mm-hmm.
high school. So like with me being able to, go to a Division I school or, a university, get a free education, a lot of people don't like, to be honest, if I didn't play basketball, I wouldn't have went to college. So I feel like that helped me enter the real world, and it helped me go and network with other people. You know what I'm saying? So I think signing my letter of intent to play at a university was my biggest moment.
Okay, now that was when you went to, I think it was like South Florida.
Yep, University of South Florida, my first 2 years.
Okay, okay. So what was that like? Was it like did they come to the door? Did they call? Did
Man,
they bring the phone up? Did they pop up at the school? The games? What was it?
it's crazy because like I love my experience there, but like
Mm-hmm.
me personally, I always wanted to go to the University of Michigan.
Stay at the crib.
So, and they offered me too. Like I was the first to get the offer in 2012, but I had a lot of family issues going on.
Mm-hmm.
My brother was murdered like 2010, so
Sorry to hear that,
I
bro.
left. I left from Michigan my junior year in high school to Huntington Prep my senior year just to get away. 'Cause I was hanging around the wrong crowd, just trying to, just navigate and find my way where I can make it out. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Where I don't end up being a statistic. So I went to Huntington Prep, and I just got comfortable being away from home. So, Michigan wanted me to. I wanted to go there so bad, but I knew it would be a bad decision for me. But man, going
Yeah.
to University of South Florida, man, like it was probably one of the best decisions I made because it helped me grow as a man. It helped me it molded me with the experience of being all the way in Florida and being from Michigan, and it helped me, get to where I am today. It helped me. I learned how to grind. I learned how to, work hard, like real hard, like where
Yeah.
nothing is given to me. So like going there, like I played a lot my first year. Then my second year, had some coaching changes, didn't play as
Mhm.
much. So I was pretty mad about that. Then I transferred out. But other than that, man, I was in the gym at 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, just shoot. I sleep at the gym, go to class in the morning, man. Like I was
Yeah.
obsessed with just being better than the next person, bro. So
Yeah.
that
Got
was,
you.
yeah, that was the best so far, like at South Florida.
Okay. Man, bro. So as being a hooper, bro, we always got that one person that we hoop against. It's a dogfight every single time.
Right.
Who is that one person for you where like, well, you're supposed to play hard no matter what, but who is that one person any minor mistake, they're gonna play you hard, they're gonna be all in your face talking junk. Like, who is that for you?
Bro, to be honest, bro, like I really never had nobody,
Mm-hmm.
like, cause I was that type, so I'm either gonna go, if you going hard, I'm gonna go twice as hard. But to answer your question though, in AAU, man, like I ain't never got like embarrassed or nothing,
Mm-hmm.
but I went at it with a couple cats, and I say the two guys that was a tough cover for me was this guy named Chris Thomas and this guy named Torian Graham. They both was like top 100 guys, 2012. Man, they was both like 6'4", 6'5", like me, long, athletic. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So it was tough, but I got the best of them. But
Yeah.
it was like playing against myself.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Okay. For you, I know this is kind of hard, man. Some people kind of stumble on this one, but being a hooper, do you have a favorite teammate? You know what I'm saying? I don't like to say favorite teammate, but I don't mean it as in favorite teammate, but I mean like somebody that you probably have the most chemistry with, that you love hooping with. So it's kind of your favorite teammate. So I can maybe need to change how I word this, but do you have a favorite teammate, I should say?
yeah, I got a few. I got
Yeah.
a few like that I played with over the years, and most of them is overseas for
Mm-hmm.
sure. I played with a guy named Aaron Jones, Tobin Carberry, Jalen Brown, uh, Quincy Ford, Dwayne
Yeah.
Russell. Like those guys, like I played with Jalen Brown, Tobin, and Aaron Jones. I played with them in Finland, and then I played with Quincy Ford and Dwayne Russell in Germany this past year. So those guys, like we all had chemistry, like on and off the court. But we
Yeah.
also pushed each other too. Like we playing 1-on-1 after practice. Like we
Going
getting
at
it in.
it.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
like those guys, I got the utmost respect for those guys for sure.
Facts. I know you kind of hit this question on the head earlier, but like, who was that person for you that really introduced the game of basketball to you? Like, was somebody actually put the ball in your hands, or was it just like part of the family and you just kind of continued that?
Man, I'm the only one that hooped in my family, bro. Like I'm
Wow.
I played sports for like my brother played football
Mm.
um up until his junior or senior year of high school. But other than that, I'm the only one that hooped. So like it was like I'm playing with my friends like down the street, stuff like that. But it didn't really interest me. Like I told you, like I was
Mhm.
just a knucklehead. Like I wanted to be a class clown, get kicked out of school, do all stupid
Yeah.
stuff. And like I needed something like to gravitate towards so that I can, make the right decisions in life. And once I did that, guys back in Flint, like Morris Peterson, Mateen Cleaves, like those guys, like they definitely took me under their wing, and just helped me become who I am today. And that's, just being a smart, making the right choices on and off the court, and they definitely play a pivotal part in my life, growing up in Flint for real. Cause like those guys, they you talking about guys that played at a high level on the college level at Michigan State, won national championship, got drafted, played in the league, and had time and took the time out to come back and nurture the guys and myself back in Flint. So they didn't have to do that, but they did it. Like, they picked me up from the crib, taking me to go work out early in the morning, you know what I'm saying? Like, pushing me, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely appreciate those guys, and shout out to them for sure.
Thanks. Now, I know you kind of said, you said 8th grade was when you really was serious about it.
Yeah, that's when I really was serious, man, because I got expelled from this school, and my dad was telling me, he was like, man, you got to do something, dude. Like, you got to do something. So, man, winter came around, and like, one of the guys at the school was like, man, you hooping? I was like, nah, dude, but like, not really, but like, you know, I was like tall. I was like 6'1" in 8th grade.
Mm-hmm.
Like, man, just come out the basketball tryouts. I'm like, cool. And I went out. I was always just athletic, you know what I'm saying? So I went out, you know, made the team. And then I was like, man, I actually like hooping. You know what I'm saying? I think it was because of the chemistry I get with the guys. Like, you know, like, I've never been a part of a team or a group. So when you first learn to be a part of a group, like, it's like a good feeling, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, outside of your friends at the crib, you know, like, it's a good feeling with having them guys at school that you see every day, and that you can, you know, like, go to practice, play games with, travel to away games with, and stuff like that. So, man, like, 8th grade was that was the start of it all. I mean, I never looked back after that.
So once you realized that having that team feeling, that was the switch you needed for you. You was like, okay,
that's all I needed, bro. Cause like I said, like, I was being attracted by the wrong crowd, you know, and like, the people that I was hanging around with, they never hooped. Like, they never been a part of a team, a group, or nothing. You know, they was just hooping, like, down the street, in the middle of the street. You know what I'm saying? And doing all type of stuff. So like, when I, you know, got on the team, like, I was like, oh, this is dope. You know, like, being a part of a group, being people pushing you, saying, even if you make a mistake, like, let's go, like, encouraging you. Like, I never had that. So it's like, I never had that from my peers. You know what I'm saying? So it's different when you get it from your peers versus your parents, you know? So, like, I enjoyed it, bro. Like, like I said, like, I never looked back, bro. I just went up from there.
Man, shout out to that guy that told you to come to tryouts, man.
Man, for real. Shout out to him, for real, man.
For you, you know, we all go through things in life, you know, that may be like, we don't know how we gonna get past it, or how we gonna get through it. Right. What was something big for you, bro, that you overcame that helped motivate you to keep going, and that you're proud of today that you overcame?
I think, man, my faith, man, my faith in God, bro. Like growing up in Flint, like, it was just hard for anybody, you know, anybody in the inner city. But you imagine, like, guys that didn't have guidance. Like, I had guidance, but I also was disobedient at times. I also had family in the streets. I also had, you know, my brother, you know, sometimes in the streets, you know, in and out, you know. So, like, that guidance and that faith in God that was instilled within me growing up helped me out along the way. Like I said before, I lost two brothers, actually. I lost one in 2007, one in 2010, in a 3-year span. And, you know, like, and even like my first brother that I lost, we both was in the hospital at the same day. Like, I got ran over by a tractor. Like, my leg was hanging off. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was at this little church picnic. I fell under the tractor, you know, and caught my leg hanging off. Had to get rushed to the hospital. My dad come up to my room and tell me my brother got shot at a party. You know, he was only 14. We both was the same age. So it was just so much trauma, you know, that I never really dealt with, because I always like, man, it's normal. You know, it's like, I dealt with it, but it was like, almost like, dang, like, you know, like, not only him, but somebody else's son just got killed the next week. You know what I'm saying? So it was like repetitive. So, like, I had to really, like, find that spiritual influence, you know, to get me on the right path. So, like, man, like, my faith in God just really grew through all the traumatic experiences that I dealt with. And I just can't thank God enough. I thank God every day that I'm above ground. Because, like, man, especially what we just seen this past year, man, like, life is short, bro. Like,
Yeah.
so I'm thankful and grateful for every opportunity that I've had. Like, even now, I done tore my ACL this year. You know, I'm out this whole year. But, man, it just showed me gratitude. Like, it just, God just keep reminding me of how grateful, how blessed I am to be in this position, how I can keep a roof over my head, over me and my wife's head during the time of crisis. So
Yeah.
it's just been a long journey, but man, it's been a tough one. It's been a blessed one, you know, and it's
Yeah.
definitely been ups and downs. But man, I give God all the credit for it, bro.
Man, much respect to you, man. That's, for being strong like that, because, not everybody would be able to, what I'm saying, fight that, what you've been
Right.
through, so much respect to you on that, man. I didn't know that, so, man, much respect, man. Um, for you, I know you kind of spoke about your recruiting, what I'm saying, as far as signing to Florida, but how was the recruiting process overall for you? Was it a good one? Was it kind of a stressful
Crazy,
one?
bro.
It's
Crazy.
kind of talk about that. How was it? What were some of the schools that were interested in you? What school did you want to go to? Just kind of talk about the recruiting the process.
Man, when I look back at it, man, like sometimes I be like, life goes so fast, right? And you know, one day we in the 10th grade, next day we 25, and man, like the recruiting process for me, it reminds me of 2K, like the mob player, bro. Cause like I've had schools from the Big Ten. I had Michigan, Michigan State, Ohio State, Cincinnati, West Virginia, University of South Florida, USC. Who else? Uh, I had so many schools, bro. Just, I can't. Iowa State. Like I had so many schools, bro. Like coaches call it gets overwhelming. Like
Yeah,
it's fun and all, but it gets overwhelming. But like man, like I
yeah,
said, bro, like it's a blessing though, because like a lot of those, it's a lot of guys that wish they could be in my position or wish they had the opportunity to be recruited like that. So like, man, like even guys that now that's listening to this, that's probably going to listen to this, that don't even have Division I scholarship. It don't matter if you go Division I to D2, D3, and they gonna see you. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like they gonna see you. Like so, man. Like I just kept grinding, bro. I never got cocky. I never got to the point where I didn't want to stop working because I seen what was coming in. I just enjoyed the process, bro. Like I enjoyed every visit. Like my 5 visits where I go. I went to USC, went to Michigan. I visited Cincinnati and the University of South Florida.
so those were your top five.
Huh?
So those are your top five on your list that you just named.
My top five at the end was man, like I said, I wanted to go to Michigan, but I knew I wasn't gonna go. I
Hmm.
probably wouldn't. Was crazy. I probably would have to go to JUCO anyways.
Yeah.
but my top five for my officials was Michigan was in my top 6. I had let them go, but my top 5 was University of South Florida, University of Cincinnati, USC, Arizona State, and Vanderbilt. Yep. Then was my top 5.
So
Like
what?
Vanderbilt was, I didn't go on a visit there because they wanted me to do a 5th year because of my grades. But the other schools, like I went to visit the University of Cincinnati, I went to USC, I went to the University of South Florida. So yeah, like it was lit, bro. Like it was.
Yeah. So what led to the choice of going to South Florida? What did South Florida, what I'm saying, show you or whatever? Like, what made you like, okay, this is what I want to do? Because your college choice, man, is probably one of the biggest choices of your life.
Facts.
So I know it was stressful on that part. So what made South Florida like, all right, this is where I'm gonna go?
I felt like being a coach, we had a good relationship on the visit, and even to this day now we had a good relationship. We didn't see eye to eye my sophomore year, but excuse me. But on my visit we had a good a good connection. He never promised me nothing. He told me that it was a guy named Dominique Jones there. He played in China right now. He played in the league though for the Mavericks. He got drafted out of there actually. He was about 6'4", 6'5", strong guard, and he was just saying like he wanted me to play like him and stuff like that. So, he said just come here, work hard, man, and and whatever you earn, that's what you earn. So I was hooping my freshman year. I was starting, playing like getting my feet wet. You know what I'm saying? Playing in the Big East. The Big East was tough, bro. Like tough. Like I'm talking about. My freshman year, I'm going against like grown men. I'm going against Louisville. Yeah. Our schedules is like you play against Louisville, then you play against Syracuse, then you go to Marquette, all the JUCO boys.
Yeah.
And then when you think you got a night off, you probably gonna play like a team like St. John's or Rutgers, but it's really not a night off because they scrappy too. And then you got to go back and play Pitt. And then it's just some stuff, bro. The Big East
was UConn in that conference then too?
UConn.
Yeah.
UConn. So, like, I'm 18, bro. I'm 18 playing against these guys like Russ Smith, Vander Blue, Michael Carter-Williams, Ash Napier. Like, I'm playing against these dudes, bro. Like, that I was watching when I was in high school. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm getting my feet wet on the court, like this what it is. But I held my own though.
So I know you got a story, man. You got a story of like your awakening call in college. You know what I'm saying? Because like, for what I like to say is, high school. You know what I'm saying? Is more of, you go to class. You know what I'm saying? Like they kind of not hold your hand, but it's like it's on you. You know what I'm saying? But college is like, hey, it's on you. But you know somebody behind you trying to take your spot. If you ain't doing what you're supposed to, you gonna get exposed.
Facts.
What was that awakening call for you, bro, in college? Because they said, man, college is tough, man. Some homies say, man, I want to quit, bro.
Man, it's tough. My awakening call, bro, was boot camp, bro. We had this thing called boot camp, bro, like where you gotta be at the gym at 6 a.m.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at everybody bringing their pillows to the gym, stuff like that. And I'm like, what y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, what y'all, like, what's going on? They're like, man, we got boot camp. Like, all the seniors, juniors, sophomores, like, man, we got boot camp in the morning. Like, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm going to the dorm. I'm going to sleep. Or it might be a little party going on. You know what I'm saying? I can wake up in the morning. Man, the first day, man, I'm throwing up, cramping, man, asking for water. Like, I'm like, yo, and that's what I was like, yeah, I gotta lock in. I gotta lock in. If I want to play hard, I gotta work hard. So it's time to lock in from there, man. I just locked in, dog. Like, and I kept that same mentality. Like, I don't party or nothing now, but I'm more of a homebody. I'm like an old soul, man, now. But like if I want to play hard, I gotta work hard, man. So that was the awakening call, bro.
Yeah. Okay. Man, being from Flint, Michigan, man. If you can create a team, 5 people from Flint, Michigan, you know what I'm saying, create a little hooping team for money or whatever. Let's say, what 5 from Flint, Michigan would you take if you're gonna play against each city across the world?
Oh.
If you could do all time, you know what I'm saying? I ain't too familiar with hoopers from Flint, or you can, Michigan, whatever. Who's some hoopers over there that you would take with you?
A 5.
Yep. And if you include yourself, you know what I'm saying, you give me a 6. You know what I'm saying, whatever you want to do.
I'm gonna take my point. I'm gonna have Monte Morris.
He is from Flint, from Denver. Yeah. Okay.
My 2. I'm going to take Thad McFadden. My 3, I'm going to take me.
Yeah.
My 4, I'm going to take Miles Bridges.
Ooh,
And
okay.
my five, I'm gonna take Kyle Kuzma.
Ooh,
We
okay.
rocking.
Oh
We rocking.
yeah. And then y'all got JaVale McGee too. I know he was born in the Shy, but then I know
Yeah,
he's from Flint.
yeah, his people from Flint. But I don't really know him like that. I've seen him a few times, but I don't really know him like that.
Okay. Hey, that's a scary fire though. I ain't gonna lie to you. For you, do you have any routines you do before a game? Do you gotta have your nap? You gotta have a certain meal? Whatever it is for you.
I, what's crazy for me, bro. I gotta have a nap and I gotta eat like probably like almost 2 hours before a game. But I know some people eat like 3 hours, 4 hours before a game. I low key gotta have something in my stomach during the game. Like I know people don't think that's normal, but like
Yeah.
I gotta have something in my stomach, like so I can like I don't know, it just give me energy or something. But I definitely gotta take that. I probably read, listen to some, meditation music or something, but other than that, like I don't really have no ritual. Sometimes I don't take a nap,
Yeah.
Sometimes I eat a lighter meal. It depends on how I feel. I ain't really superstitious or nothing like that. So
For you, what was one of the most exciting games you ever played in before?
one of the most exciting
Well, I know
games,
for you, playing in the Big East was every night for you.
yeah. One of the most exciting games was one of the most exciting games I played in was my junior year at Kentucky.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I torched them too.
Who was on that team?
Uh, Jamal Murray, Tyler Eulis,
Okay.
Isaiah Briscoe,
Okay.
Poiter, Scal Labrisier. Yeah, those guys. Yeah, this when I was at Eastern Kentucky.
Okay. Y'all came
Yeah.
out with that W?
No, man, like we lost by I think by like 14 or something like that. But we was in the game. I had man Briscoe, man. I swear to this day, man, I still think it was a cheap shot, man. He elbowed me in my nose, like I was on fire. I think I had like 20 that game, five assists, 5 rebounds, and I was hooping. And he elbowed me in my nose, and I started bleeding. And the ref was trying to get me out the game. I was like, no, I'm good, I'm good. Then he was like, man, you got to come out the game. And then next thing you know, man, they just went on a run.
Took you out your momentum.
But yeah, but that atmosphere was dope though, bro. Like I ain't never seen that much blue in the gym before, bro. Like for real, bro. I thought I was in a Crip neighborhood, bro. It was so much blue. It was so much blue, bro. Like I was like, yo, like I ain't gonna lie. When the game first started, like I was like kind of like I wasn't nervous, but I had like these jitters, like
Uh-huh.
like blue everywhere. Like no wonder they call it the Big Blue Nation or whatever they call it, but it
Yeah.
was crazy. But it was a great experience though, bro. And I actually got like Coach Cal actually, I earned some respect from him too after that game too. So
Oh,
that
that's
was
good.
dope too.
Man. For you got a favorite highlight play of your career? You got a game winner, you got a body, you know what I'm saying? High scoring game.
Uh, Probably when I had 36 against Tennessee State my junior year. Yep, that was my career high in college, and I think probably man like just my senior year in high school, bro. Just that whole senior year, like when I was at Huntington Prep, bro. Like we had some dogs on that team, bro. Like we was really like an NBA team, and we was like a college team in high school.
Yeah.
Like our lineups was crazy. Our point guard 6'7", shooting guard 6'4". I'm right there 6'5", 6'8", 6'9", 6'10". So it's like, and then you get all these. I've never seen so many college coaches in one high school practice. Like my senior
Practice.
year. So like you see any college coach you name, they was there. So I think my whole senior year and that game, my career high in college.
Who was on that Huntington Prep team with you?
It was me, uh, My boy Elijah Macon, he went to West Virginia. My boy Negus, Webster Chan, he went to Missouri. Xavier Mays, he went to Florida State. Andrew Wiggins, Stefan Yankovic. Who else we had? We had Evan Payne. He's from Ohio.
Y'all had a crazy team.
Bro, we had a squad, bro. Like it was
pretty much y'all had a G League team in high school then.
Bro, it was scary. Bro. It was scary, bro. Like it was scary. Our practice was like we going at each other's neck.
Yeah, competitive.
Facts.
Okay, give me your favorite basketball movie.
I gotta go with Space Jam.
Ooh.
Space Jam and He Got Game.
Ooh, okay. Now, these questions right here is who would you rather have? You know what I'm saying? I got a few of them for you. I'm going to say who you going to pick. Bron and KD.
That's tough. That's tough. I'm gonna take KD.
KD, okay. Steph or Dame?
Steph.
Harden or Luka?
I'm gonna go with Luka.
Kawhi or Giannis?
You said Kawhi or who?
Giannis.
Ooh. I like Kawhi though, cause I know like whoever listens to this, they probably think Giannis, but I like Giannis though. But I like Kawhi because like.
No, I'm definitely going with Kawhi.
Yeah, Kawhi.
Definitely going with Kawhi.
He just robot.
Yeah. Fact. Brad Beal or Jimmy Butler?
Give me Jimmy.
Jokic or Embiid?
Give me Jokic.
Dirk or Tim Duncan?
Ooh. I'm gonna have to go with Tim Duncan, though.
Steve Nash or Jason Kidd?
Dang, that's tough. I'm gonna have to go with Steve Nash.
Melo or Paul Pierce?
Melo.
Russ or D Rose?
D Rose for sure.
Donovan Mitchell or Devin Booker?
Ooh, you put me on the spot. Dang, I'm gonna go with D Book.
Okay, I'm not mad at those. I'm not mad at all.
Them some tough.
Yeah.
Decisions though.
Okay, now kind of we're gonna hit to the music a little bit. Give me your top 5 rappers of all time.
Top 5 rappers of all time. I'm gonna go Pop, Biggie, J. Cole, Wayne, and Jay-Z.
If you could listen to 3 albums or mixtapes or whatever for the rest of your life, what 3 would you take?
Ooh. I say, ooh, No Ceilings.
The first one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Carter 2. And I like Nip last album.
Victory Lap. My God, I'm glad you said that.
Yup. I be banging that like almost every week.
Facts. Who is the younger rappers now, you know, the music nowadays? Who are some of the rappers you listen to now?
I don't really listen to like a lot of the younger generation. They be on one.
Yeah.
I mean, like I support like my guys, like local, like up and coming artists, Gotti Benz in Tampa. My little bro, he from Flint. He actually stay in Texas now. His name Dorian Grady, but he go by Doe. Who else? I'll be listening to that's up and coming. Uh, who else?
So you not like, so are you actually big on rap, or you not just
Yeah, I listen to it.
okay,
I listen to my Nip. I listen to my
okay,
Pop. You know, I
okay,
listen to my J. Cole. Like
okay,
I listen to, like my Wayne, you know what I'm saying? Like I listen to
yeah,
like the older one. But I
okay.
definitely I listen to R&B, old school,
You listen
gospel.
to it all, yeah.
And I listen to it all. But like if I'm like before a game, like I don't really listen to rap like that. I'll throw some gospel on or
So
some
I would say, what's a couple artists on the playlist that you know on top of your head besides the ones you named?
man.
Me, I got some of that. You know what I'm saying? I got MJ on the playlist. I got some Prince. I got some
Oh
Teddy
yeah,
P. I got it.
I got some Luther Vandross. I got some Whitney Houston.
Yeah.
I got some DeBarge. I got everybody, bro.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey,
Okay.
hey,
Yeah.
I got everybody, bro. For
Okay.
real.
Okay. Now this question, bro. I'm gonna say the characteristic, and you tell me which player you would take this from.
All right.
Shooting.
You said what?
Shooting.
Shooting?
Yeah.
Oh, Curry.
Passing.
Magic Johnson.
Defense.
Kawhi.
Rebounder.
Dennis Rodman.
Clutch.
Jordan.
IQ.
IQ. Bron.
And then just for this last one, just the aggressiveness.
Westbrook.
Ooh. Okay, this is my first time doing that. I had just found that
For
out for
real?
New Year. I'm like, all right, I'm going to New Year with some new different ones, different
Right.
angles. But hey, what you said, I probably would have went with the same things you went with, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? So your position, are you mostly shooting guard, small forward? Like, what's your dominant position?
Man, 2, 3.
So would you
Like
like to go by shooting guard?
it don't. To be honest, bro, it don't matter. Like
Okay.
I mean, most
So,
kings over here, they start me like at the 3. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
But I can play. I'm naturally a 2. I
So
grew up.
if you had to pick, it wouldn't matter?
It wouldn't matter.
All right, so I'm
I
gonna
like
give
to
you the
catch.
I'm gonna give you the harder one then. I'm gonna give you small forward. Give me top 5 small forwards of all time.
Ooh. Okay. You got Bron.
Okay,
You got KD.
okay,
You got Larry Bird.
okay.
You got Scottie Pippen.
Ooh, okay, that's a good one.
And give me Melo.
My God, thank God somebody give my man his respect, bro.
Yeah, Melo's for sure top 5.
Definitely top 5, man.
Facts.
So if you could have dinner with anybody dead or alive, 5 guests, who would you have at your dinner table?
Um, I have Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, um, Barack Obama, um, Abraham Lincoln, because I want to see did he really free the slaves. For real. Uh, who else? Um, Nip.
I think you need one more, right?
Yup, Nip.
Definitely. Definitely. What's the best piece of advice somebody ever gave you?
Um, just to be you, you know. Um, the only thing that I need to change, if I do, is my mindset, you know. So just being myself and always having a creative and powerful mindset to be a better you and not a different someone. So
Thanks. Now, if a younger hooper was to come to you and say, yo, bro, I need some advice, what advice would you give them?
I give them the same advice, man. Be you. Like, be you. Like, don't ever let nobody tell you that you can't do something, especially if they ain't never did it. You know what I'm saying? So, like, a lot of these guys, like, oh, coach shot me down. The coach said this. A lot of coaches never hooped before, you know? Or if they did, they was not good.
Yeah.
All the coaches that could hoop gonna tell you to hoop.
Yeah.
So my advice to, the younger generation, younger hoopers, anybody, man, just be yourself, man. Be the best at it and work
Yeah.
on being yourself every day and find opportunities to grow.
Thanks. Okay. And then the last question I got for you, Brody, is, who would you like to see on here to help, spit some game to get their story out? Rather it be somebody you hoop with, anybody, that can help me, get this out there to the youth.
My guy Quincy Ford.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. That's my guy. We played with each other last year in Germany, but man, like, his intellect, is up to here. He a quiet guy, but when you talk to him, you know what I'm saying? Like, he definitely, man, he definitely got some high intellect. So yeah, that most definitely. Like, I'd love to see him on the show.
Okay, definitely. If you can just, plug me with him, tell him I'm gonna hit him. I'm gonna DM him from probably this page or my personal page, just give him the rundown. But yeah, bro, definitely plug me with him, man. For
Most
sure.
definitely. I got you.
All right. Hey, man, definitely appreciate you for joining me, bro. Much love. Stay safe out there in Germany. Hope you have a fast, man, speedy recovery. You know what I'm
Appreciate
saying?
it, bro.
Man, best of luck to you. Much success to you, bro.
Thanks,
And
bro.
we'll talk, bro. We'll chop it up.
All right, no doubt, bro.
Love, bro.
All right, love.